Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Tomio Kaso. I'm your host Toso, and today I wanted to talk about today. Today is June 5th, 2023, and today is it would have been the 49th birthday of my mom. For those who don't know, my mom passed away March 2nd of 2023. She passed away around, I don't want to say it was 5. I got the call around 5 a.m., but it might have been like 4:50, 4:55. I gotta look at the death certificate. But I really want to kind of like talk about, what she meant to me, really show a great deal of appreciation about my mom, who she was, and then just be out your ear. I don't want to ruin your day. People are already having shitty Mondays. I don't want to make it worse by telling you guys some sad stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my mother, Takara, she was now a lot of people, they'll easily say, my mom was the greatest thing, which I'm not taking away from what your mom might mean to you. Love her to death. Truly, just love her to death. But my mom literally was an angel on earth. It was crazy, like she had one of the worst upbringings that a child could ever endure. Something like you, and you might be thinking like what it could have been that she endured that I might be talking about. If you can think of something that was bad, it was probably that, if not worse. Like, my mom did not have the greatest upbringing, but no matter what, nothing broke her smile. She was she was very giving, very carefree, very giving, and very determined to make everything peaceful. Not only that, she was very determined to make everybody else happy. She didn't care about herself to that degree to treat herself like. There would be times where she would go months and months and months on end without getting like a massage, hair done, makeup, nails done, anything like that. She was like that up until her passing. And even growing up, she was pretty much the same way. Like a lot of girls growing up, they like the fancy, the dolls and the pretty stuff. My mom she really wasn't like that. My mom was fighting niggas. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if anybody was talking about her sister or like her cousins or any of her friends, she would fight actual guys. She didn't care. I remember she told me this one story where she fought 4 guys. And did she win? I don't know. She said she just saw red. She don't know what happened. But it's just crazy. Like, the lengths she would go to like make sure everything was okay and everything was good. It's just such an admirable trait. And I really hope that I kind of carry that in some kind of way. I don't know about going like that crazy, but I do want to, by any means necessary, make as many people make as many people happy as possible. She had the most beautiful voice as well. She was a singer. She actually made a couple tracks. She was primarily a gospel singer, because God really was everything to her in her life. I feel like, and God is everything to me as well. I feel like a lot of the things that I have and a lot of things that she had and gained would not have been possible without God. Without a doubt. Yeah, she was just the sweetest person you could ever meet. And it's like, the more I think about her, the more I smile. And it does kind of break my heart a little bit. But it's like when I smile, because I can see myself in the camera, I can see like her all over, from the nose to the teeth to even like the gleam in the eyes. Like that is my mom all day. And it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, a lot of people that have gone through this level of grief. Not one person told me that, like a time frame of when it might end. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you go through something, someone might be like, okay, it might, start to subside or get a little easier around blah 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 blah. But grief is such a tricky thing. Like, for somebody, it could be 1 week, 1 month. For another person, it could be 5 years, 10 years. And it's a scary thought for me to not know how long this could take. Because there are still days, I had a day last week when I was working, and I was just like blankly just staring, and she came across my mind, And I didn't start crying, but it's like it really started to affect me. And I had completely forgot that this day was coming up until I woke up this morning, and I was like, wow, like this would have been her day. She passed away at 48. She 2 years away from 50. It's just crazy to think about. And like sometimes I'll be watching a show, I'll be watching a movie, listening to a song. I'm like, man, she would have loved this, man. She definitely would have loved this, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good at the end of the day, you know. I know for a fact that if she never, you know, if she didn't get into heaven, I don't think anybody's making it. I'm sorry. Like I truly have never met a sweeter, kinder, gentle woman or person in my entire life. And that's not even me being biased because she's my mom. Because she was just that amazing. She was just that amazing. Single-handedly taking care of me and my brothers when my father wasn't around. He left when I was like 3 years old. She was really just holding the whole household down, teaching me how to be compassionate, but also be a man and handle my business. Like, it's a talent, like for single mothers out there, it's a talent that people will never understand. Like you just won't get how much it takes to do that. And for me, I didn't understand that, unfortunately, until like way later. I started to really think about how much of a toll it had for her to play both sides. And I remember, like in our later conversations, like I was a lot more apologetic to her because I was a dick. I was a dick growing up. I was kind of an asshole. I was very selfish, very spoiled, and I cared little for anyone else except for myself. And you know, thinking back to how I was, and then thinking back to those conversations while I was, you know, apologizing to her, it's just crazy to think that there was ever a moment where I took her for granted, you know. But she really was truly an angel on earth, and I pray to God that by the time I'm like in my 30s or some change, when I feel like, you know, I've done enough, because I do have a plan, not a plan, it's not definitive, but I do want to, you know, by 30 years old have everything set up to where I can kind of like, you know, kind of chill back and just let everything be what it needs to be. That's my ultimate goal. But I hope by that time I can be even a little bit like her. Even just a little bit. No. This day is tricky. This day is tricky because on one hand it's like, oh, you know, I'm handling it well, but then it starts to sneak up and it's like, damn, I thought I had it and I didn't. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about it, you know. I really do like the idea of me kind of expressing my raw thoughts with you guys, especially in a little edited manner. I don't like things being so edited that it takes away from the purpose or the meaning of the video. I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this video. I might just kind of add one little thing, maybe two little things, and then just add a fade in, fade out, you know, like how I typically do. But yeah, I just really wanted to kind of talk about how I've been feeling today. I saw a couple of my family members on Facebook, they were sharing their thoughts, because she was really that person for everybody. I'm talking cousins I've never met, aunties I've never met, sisters I didn't know I had or forgot I had. Like, they're over here, they're on Facebook calling, talking about how this is a hard day, this is a crazy day, and I'm right there with them. This is not a day, it's not an easy day at all. But I'm still gonna keep smiling, I'm still gonna keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a moment. I've had to learn to take these moments, and that I hate it. I do, because part of me is like, man, I'm so motivated, I'm so energized, I got this engine running, and then something happens. Something just completely ruins my momentum. But instead of me trying to push through it, and then it sneaks up on me way later, and I have like this crazy panic attack episode, and my anxiety spikes through the roof, it's important to take time to take care of yourself. And maybe you, whoever's watching, can do something with that little bit of that little bit of information. Just take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Whether it's dieting, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, financial, spiritual, anything. Do what you can to take care of you, make you happy. You know, if you know you're doing something or you're addicted to something that might not be the best thing for you, there's nothing wrong with considering stopping. So even if it's something that seems important, there's nothing wrong with considering other options. And I think that's an important takeaway, without a doubt. That, and enjoying every single day to the best of your ability. The best of your ability. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Again, if you are new, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. If not, it's all good. I'll see you guys. What's my next video? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys later.
though you're about to break. That's a good sign. So, why did you come?
I think I want to be forgiven. More than anything.
By who? Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Isn't it time you did the forgiving?